Morning, boys. We will continue the exercise number 6.2. This is mainly used in mostly the business maths, all the chapters related to economics. But this chapter stands for to know that cost, whether you get the profit or loss. So normally a businessman wants to make the profit as maximum. Clear? The same person like to reduce the loss, that is minimize the loss or maximize the profit. So this is the only two things happen in the businessman mind. So that we are doing that some economics, that how to maximize the profit, how to minimize the loss. So it is based on some concept. That concept is called a differentiations. Clear? So there will be increasing function, decreasing function, maximum, minimum, absolute maximum, absolute minimum, local maximum, local minimum. So we have some concept: increasing, decreasing function, local maximum, local minimum, that is absolute maximum, absolute minimum, or minimum and maximums. Clear? So to prove that minimum or maximum, minimum can be used only to minimize the loss. Maximum you are using that getting maximum profit. Clear? So based on that concept, we will do some problems. Before that, you should know that how do you find out whether the function is increasing function or not an increasing function. So what is the rule? So when the function is given f of x or y, you find first order, that is y dash, then make it equal to 0, find points. Clear? Find points, then you go for the number line. It is depends upon the question. You have to take minus infinity to plus infinity. If it is profit, you have to take always 0 to infinity. Cost means you have to take always that 0 to infinity. Revenue also 0 to infinity. So this is the number line. So what are the points you find from by factorization or whatever the method? Just you are suppose if I have 2 points A and B, sometimes you may have only 1 point. Just plot it on the number line according to the number line process. Then you have to split that interval. Clear? Then you take any 1 point between the two limits. When you go for the numerical values, that you can understand better. Clear? First order, make it equal to 0, find points. You substitute these points on the number line, then form an interval from minus infinity to the first value, then second value to third one, and third to infinity. Take any points from the first interval and substitute in the question. And substitute in that question, then you have to find out that increasing, to get the answer to find increasing or decreasing functions, you have to substitute these values in the question. You will get stationary points and stationary values. If you substitute in the first order, if you substitute these values in the question, then you will get stationary values and stationary points. If you substitute in the first order, when the first order is greater than 0, that is increasing. When the first order answer is less than 0, that is called decreasing function. So there are two concepts to find stationary points or increasing decreasing function. You have to, this is common. The process up to this stage is common. After that there will be changes. Then f of x, if you replace x by any value from this interval, if you replace straight away in the question, that is called stationary points or stationary values. Whereas if you substitute the same point, these a and b in the first order, when the answer is greater than 0, that is increasing function. When the answer is less than 0, that is called decreasing functions. So to find maximum minimum also up to the step same. Clear? To find the maximum minimum, you have to follow the same steps up to this. For increasing, decreasing stationary points, this stage. Clear? So this is very important. Memorize the rules. Increasing, decreasing, stationary values, point of inflection or maximum minimum, up to this common part. Increasing, decreasing, to know the stationary values, stationary points, up to these steps. For maximum minimum, we will go for another one steps. That will teach when the problems come in that concept. Clear? Now the question number 1 of exercise number 6.2. The average cost of function associated with the producing and marketing X units of an item is given by AC 2x minus 11 plus 50 by x. Find the range of values of the output for which AC is increasing. Now you have to prove whether that average cost is increasing or not increasing. So what is the rule? First rule, first you have to differentiate the given function with respect to x 2 minus 50 by x square. The next rule, that is 2 minus 50 by x square is equal to 0. This is common for point of inflection, stationary points, increasing decreasing points and maximum. All the concept is common. First order, make it equal to 0, then just you have to find out the values of x square, you will get x, which will give you x is equal to plus or minus 5. Draw the number line. Cost cannot be negative, so 0 to infinity, or you get minus 5. You take minus infinity, that is minus 5, 0, 5. So form the interval like this, and you take any one point from the interval, that is, actually this is negative side is not necessary, you should know only the positive side, just for your explanation purpose. Sometimes the question doesn't carry any cost or revenue, so better you can write. Then I will teach, when the cost function you have to take only the positive answer, don't take a negative answer. But here you will get plus or minus 5 on the number line. This is common method, but depends upon the question. If it is the revenue or cost, you have to take only the positive answer, don't take negative answer. For the understanding purpose, I did now. Clear? Even if you did, there won't be any problems. They will not reduce the mark. But the cost and the revenue, you have to take only the positive one. Don't take negative one. So you take any one points from this interval 0, 5. When you take any points from 0, 5, then you will get, you have to find out, take 0 to 5, what is the value 0 from 0 to 5, you take any number 1, 2, 3, 4. So you take any one and substitute in there in the first order, that is dAc by dx. I am taking that interval 0, 5, 0, 5. So what is the point? I am taking 1. So when x is equal to 1, I take x is equal to 1 from this interval, because 0 to 5, 1 is available. You take any number, your wish, but don't take 6. If you take 6, it will come over there. Don't take 5 also. You don't take the factors at x is equal to. Clear? You don't take x is equal to the given factor, you will get always 0. So you take other than x, other than the value is 5. So 1 I am taking, substitute in the place of x, that is 250 by 1. So I got minus 48. It is decreasing. Therefore, it is decreasing on on 0, 5. You have to write 0, 5. The next one, what is one more interval? 5, infinity. You take x is equal to 6. Whatever number you can take, 5 to infinity. I am taking 6. Substitute in the first order. 2 minus 50 by 36. And you go for cross multiplications, that is 72 minus 50 by 36. What will be the answer? 20 by 6. It is greater than 0. It is increasing. It is increasing function on, you can write 5 comma infinity. Clear? So you have to substitute the values in particular, take the values from the particular interval and substitute, you will get always increasing. So when x is equal to more than 5, see I am taking that limits from 5 to infinity, replacing the question. So it is increasing on interval 5 comma infinity. Strictly increasing or decreasing, there is a slight difference between the decreasing or slight changes in strictly increasing or decrease. Strictly means that the answer should not be, when you substitute, the answer should not be starting with 0. Clear? When the answer is starting from 0, then it is called increasing function or decreasing function. When the answer, the result is not starting from 0, it is starting from 1 onwards, then it is called, what is that? Strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So here it is more than 0, therefore you have to write only it is increasing function on 5 comma infinity. In the book answer is given only this part, but you have to follow the process. Cost means I told you already, no need take negative interval. You take only positive interval for both cost and revenue. Clear? The very simple, but only thing you have to memorize the steps and what is that? Calculations part. Now question number 2. A television manufacturer finds that the total cost for the production and marketing is given, cost is given. If each product is sold for 8,400, show that the profit of the company is increasing. So profit you have to prove that increasing functions. So what is the formula to find profit? Revenue minus cost. This revenue means what? Selling price. How do you find profit? Selling price minus cost price. Selling price is nothing but revenue. So revenue minus cost. Revenue is not given. Do you have any revenue? It is cost function alone is given. So revenue is not given. Therefore you have to find revenue now. R is equal to P into X. So P is price. Each product is sold for rupees how much? Each product 8,400 into X, that is 8,400 X, that is your revenue function. Each product is sold for 8,400. This is a formula I told already. P stands for price. So now you have to find out profit, that is revenue 8,400 X minus cost. What is the cost function is given there? 300 X square plus 4,200 X plus 13,500. So simplify, you take minus inside the bracket, you will get minus 300 X square. When you take minus inside 4,200, here 8,000. So answer is 4,200 X minus 13,500. Isn't it? So P. So don't take this, don't change the sign. Some of the boys may get temptation of changing the sign because the first term of this any function should not be in terms of negative sign. So don't go for such a temptation. You have to keep it as it is. Clear? Now what is the question? You have to prove whether the profit is minimum or maximum. That is, you have to show that the company's profit is increasing. Therefore, what is the rule? P dash first order. You can write dP by dx also. Both are same. dP by dx. So minus 600x plus 4,200. This becomes 0. So what is the rule? After finding the first order, you have to make that result as is equal to 0. From that you have to find out what is the value of x. Sometimes you have in the factorize quadratic format. If it is quadratic format, you have to factorize and write. But here there is no quadratic format, so you can straight away divide by 600. You will get 6 7s are 42. I got only answer 7. Clear? Now you will go for the number line. That is profit cannot be negative. I told you already, depends upon the question. You have to take 0 to infinity or minus infinity to plus infinity. When you will take minus infinity to plus infinity, if it is not mentioned the cost or revenue only function, in such a case you have to take minus infinity to plus infinity. When it is refers to rupees, rupees cannot be negative, that is cost and revenue profit, you please start the number line always from 0 to infinity. In the first problem, I just for explanation purpose I did from minus infinity to plus infinity. In that case also I did not take negative value because it is given cost. The given question is refers to cost or revenue or profit. You please draw the number line from 0 to infinity. So what is that? 7. No need to go for exact scale reading, just for approximate. Just to draw the line and keep the point 7. If there is 2 points, you have to write 2 points. I think we'll get some problems in the coming 2 points. Clear? Otherwise, I will teach. I will refer some examples. If there is examples with the 2 points, I will teach. Clear? So 7, 0, 7, 7 to infinity. Separate 0 to 7, 7 to infinity. You take any 1 points from the first interval. Let's say 1. 1 belongs to 0, 7. Don't take 7. If you take x equal to 7, you will get the answer 0. So you have to substitute in the first order. That is p dash is equal to, what is that first order? 600 of 1 plus 4200. So you will get normally, just you go for calculations part, you will get 4200 minus 600. The answer is always positive. Clear? Therefore, when the answer is positive, you have to write profit is increasing. Clear? So just you have to do the calculations. Next, you have one more interval. Take 6 or any number, that is your wish, belongs to 7, 6 is not possible because 7 is started. So you have to take 8 or 10, that is your wish. I am taking now 10 because for if you replace x by 10, then 10 into 600, 6000. So it will be easy calculations. P dash is equal to minus so when you multiply, you will get, what will be the answer? Finally, you will get only negative answer. So if it is negative means what you want to write? It is decreasing. Profit is decreasing on that interval you have to write, and 7 to infinity. That's all. This is the required answer. Show that the profit of the company is increasing. So if you take x is equal to 10, you will get negative answer. If you take x is equal to the 0, 7 from the limits from 0, 7, you will get positive answer. Clear? So now you have to, so from 7, infinity it is increasing, whereas in the negative when you take 0, 7 in this limit it is increasing, whereas in 7, infinity it is decreasing. Therefore, profit is always increasing from 0, 7, not from 7, infinity. So that's all. This is the process. It will be very easy to simplify. Please remember the rules alone. In the previous exercise, sum number 13, I made a mistake. Still, you will see after once you receive the videos, you please find out where is the mistake in the previous exercise 6.1, sum number 13. Now sum number 3, a monopolistic has a demand curve and the average cost where P is the price per unit and X is the number of units of output. If the total revenue is R equal to Px, determine the most profit output is maximum profit. Now we will go to the sum maximum profit. Sum number 3, to find the maximum and minimum, we have some rules. First rule, first order. Then second rule, make the first order is equal to 0. Find points. You have to find points. Then second order, it is less than 0 at x is equal to. What are the points you find? If you replace there in the second order, When the answer is less than 0, then it is maximum. Same problem, same concept, that is number 3, first order equal to 0. Find points, then substitute in the second order. When the answer is greater than 0 at x is equal to whatever the point, then it is minimum. That's all. This is the maximum, minimum. You have to memorize the formula. See, up to this common for both. I told you increasing, decreasing function, stationary point, stationary values, point of inflection. It is not given point of inflection, stationary values and stationary points, but is there in the examples. Please refer the examples. Clear. So now it is true that function is maximum profit. So to get the maximum profit or minimize the loss, these are the rules. Please follow the rules and do it. Clear. Sum number 3. I will straight away start with this one. What is the profit? Profit only how to find out. What is the formula to find profit? Revenue minus cost. Do you have any revenue? Revenue is not given. So you have to use P into X. P stands for price, X stands for number of units. So X is given 106 minus 2P. So you will get 106P minus 2P square. But your revenue function should not be in terms of price. Your revenue depends upon only the number of units. So actually this is correct according to our logical one. Generally it is correct because the value of x is given, sir. I am replacing this x by the given value. So why are you saying this is wrong? Because revenue is not depends upon the price. Revenue depends upon what? Number of units sold. But if you write the revenue in terms of price, that is meaningless. According to the mathematically it is correct, but according to the problem wise it is not correct. Are you clear? According to the mathematics rule, it is correct. You are substituting the place of x by the given value and you are multiplying the answer. That is correct. I did not say that mathematically it is wrong. It is correct. But based on the problem, it is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because revenue depends upon the number of units sold. It is not cost. That is price. Revenues depends upon the number of sold the units. Therefore, if you write this like this, your answer is wrong. You will never get answer. So for that you have to find out. You have to replace P. So P is not given straight away in the question. It is given x is equal to 106 minus 2P. So you have to find 2P. Just to transfer these two terms, then P is equal to 106 minus x by 2. Now I can easily find out the revenue by replacing P by 106 minus x by 2 into x, that is 106x minus x square by 2. Clear? So next I have to find out cost. Do you have cost in that? Cost is not given, but AC is given. So what is AC? AC is C of x plus k by x. This is the formula. So AC is given. So I am replacing the place of AC by 5 plus x by 50. 5 plus x by 50 is equal to C of x. You can write C of x plus k or C of x by x. Just to cross multiply, I got C of x is equal to 5x plus x square by 50. Clear? So this is your answer to find cost. AC is given. I know what is AC? C of x by x. So AC 5 plus x by 50. So I am multiplying this one, 5x plus x square by 50. If you divide by x, you will get the same result, 5 plus x by 50. So my cost is 5x plus 1. So now you have to substitute in this formula. Profit is equal to R. R is 106 x minus x square by 2 minus, straight away I am substituting the values, x square by 50 minus x square by 50. So now apply the rule. First order P dash 106 minus 2x by 2 minus 5 minus 2x by 50 cancel, you get 25. Clear? Just I am substituting straight away these two in this formula, r minus c, r minus c. So just use differentiate, you will get answer, that is 106 minus 2x by 2 minus 5x by 25. So this we have to take LCM. There is no way to take simplify. You take LCM and you come to know that you will come to know that 50 is the LCM, and just you have to simplify that to 25 times. So 106 into 25 minus 50 will go to 25, that is again 50x minus 1, that is 5 into 50, 5 5 are 250 minus what is that, 2x. Clear? So just you have to simplify that p dash, then p dash is equal to 0. That is the rule. See, first order is equal to 0. After finding the derivatives, just simplify, then make it equal to 0. From that you have to find out the values of x. Clear? You have to find out the values of x by transferring some terms to the right side. Normal simplifications. Clear? After that you have to simplify 106 into 25 minus here 50x, there 2x, so minus 52x minus 250 is equal to 0, because 50 will go to that side, it will become always 0. So what is that? 106 into 25 minus 52x minus 250 by 50 is equal to 0. So when you take 50 to the right side, we get always 0. Now you have to simplify and find the values of x. You will get x is equal to 46. After simplifying, you will get x is equal to 46. So you have to simplify and find out the answer. Check whether it is correct or wrong. Clear? So you will get x equal to 46. Then you have to find second order, that is p double dash r d square b by dx square, that is your ways. Where is the first order? This is your first order. I am differentiating this one. There is no x, 0. Minus 2 by 2. 2x will become to 0. There 1 by 25. 0 minus. So you will get minus 1. Cancel minus 1 minus 25. It will be get always 0, because both numbers are negative value. So it is less than 0. Obviously no need to simplify more. Not necessary. Just you have to just by seeing itself you come to know that this negative answer. So simplification not necessary, no more for this. So now it is less than 0. You have to write it is maximum. See the rules. If it is less than 0, what is it? Condition. So maximum at x is equal to 46. How do you get 46? You have to simplify and write. Clear? So you have to write conclusion like this. It is maximum at x is equal to 46. Substitute x is equal to 46 in profit function. Where is profit function? This is the profit function. You have to replace x is equal to 46, 106, 46 minus 46 the whole square by 2 minus 5 into 46 minus 46 the whole square by 50. So just you have to simplify and write down the answer. So calculator, you are allowed to use calculator. Please use the calculator and simplify. Clear? So don't ask me, sir, how do you get this answer? This is only simple calculations. You have to use calculator and simplify, you will get answer. Clear? This is very simple. You must remember the concept. Concept is very important. Only few problems are given in that exercise, but more problems are there in examples. So once you got the video, you please refer the example sums. If you have any problems in the examples, let me know, I will help you. Clear? Sum number 4, it is totally application of the based on this concept that I will teach after the next 6.3. Clear? That need some some concept. So based on that I will teach. Now we will go to sum number 5. Sum number 5, that is find the local minimum, local maximum. Local minimum, local maximum, absolute minimum, and just now we did maximum or private, same concept. Clear? So here it is given y is equal to 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 10. Here there is no revenue or cost. If the same question asked for finding the increasing or decreasing function, you have to take the interval from the negative side as well as positive side, because in this question there is no mentioning about the cost or revenue. If it is cost or revenue for decreasing, increasing, you should take only from 0 to infinity. If it is like sum number 5, like this model, to prove increasing or decreasing, you have to take minus number line as minus infinity to plus infinity. Clear? But here they did not ask to find out increasing or decreasing functions. They are asked to find out the local maximum, local minimum, that is absolute maximum, absolute minimum. So very simple. The rule, first rule is what? First order, that is dy by dx, that is y1 or y dash. Clear? 3 2s are 6, 6, 36. So first order is equal to 0. Everything is divisible by which table? 6 table. X square 1x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then you have to factorize 3 2s are 6 minus and plus. So you will get x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 2. Now you will go for second order d square y by dx square, that is the rule. So don't differentiate this one. You have to differentiate only the first order. Don't differentiate that answer, make it equal to 0. Don't do the mistake. You have to differentiate only from the first order, not from these two steps. So 12x minus 6. So now you have to substitute at x is equal to 3, first value. In the second order, you will get 12 3s are 36. So you will get 30, that is positive answer. Clear? It is minimum at x is equal to 3. If we got positive, you have to write opposite to minimum. So now again you have to substitute. What is the another one point? X is equal to minus 2. In the second order, you will get 12 minus 2 minus 6, that is minus 24 minus, which will give you minus 30, less than 0. Therefore, it is maximum at x is equal to what? Minus 2. Clear? So now you have to find out the local maximum, local minimum. After find out these values, you please substitute in the questions. Clear? So substitution, I will just replace x by what? 3. 3, you have to do the calculations at home with the help of, what is that? Calculator. You will get answer, that is minimum value. You will get some answer, that is minimum value. Then again you have to replace y is equal to, what is the name? One more point, minus 2 in the same question. 2 of minus 2 cube, minus 3 minus 2 the whole square, minus 36 minus 2 plus 10. You will get one answer, that is maximum value is equal to. Because when I am replacing x equal to 3, I will get minimum. Therefore, when you replace x is equal to 3 in the question, you will get only minimum value. So when I am replacing x equal to minus 2 in the second order, I got what? Maximum. So therefore, if you replace x is equal to minus 2 in the question, you will get maximum value. Clear? So you have to complete, and we will see the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you, boys.